I'm Andrea, teaching artist with young audiences of Louisiana, and we're partnered with Newcomb Art Museum to bring you Baby Artsplay. Today's lesson is focused on imaginative play. We want to build those little brains while they're so vibrant and while they're excited to learn and explore new things. Their mind is like an open book for all the things there are to discover in the world. And we really want to push for them using their imaginations and believing that you can imagine anything and make it real just by using your mind. The things that you're going to need for this lesson: a scarf, an old picture frame, and you. Now let's sing good morning to one another. Can we keep the steady beat on our shoulders today? Good job. Pat, pat. Here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Good morning to my family. Good morning to my friends. Good morning to the baby that was feeling happy and glad. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Good morning to my family. Good morning to my friends. Good morning to the baby that was feeling happy and glad. Good morning. So the book that we're going to read today is called Plant the Tiny Seed by Christy Matheson. There's magic in this tiny seed. Press it down and count to 3. Can you make a seed with your hand? Yeah. Here's a tiny seed right here. So try that with your hand. Good job. Plant another, then one more. Press them down and count to 4. Wiggle your fingers to add some water. Can we try that? Wiggle your fingers. What about your whole arm? Can you wiggle your head and your whole body? Good job. That's enough. Next, rub the sun to make it hotter. Here's the sun. Tap the cloud and wish for rain. Clap to bring the sun again. Let's put our hands together. Good job. Find the worm. Look for its tail. Can you see the worm? There he is. Can you make that tiny tail with your finger coming out of the ground? Good. Our pages are stuck. There we go. Shoo away the hungry snail. Where's the snail? Here he is. Shoo, snail. Tell the little bud good night. Good night. Guess what you'll see in the morning light. Wow. Now point to the purple flower. Very good. That's the purple flower right there. Buzz. Tap the cloud again. What's that cloud? And what's making that buzz sound? B. Let's make a B with our hand. Bzz. It's another rain shower. Can we make some rain with our fingers? Let's wiggle our fingers again. Touch the blossom gently, please. Gentle. Very good. Oh, now jiggle the plants to scatter the seeds. Can you jiggle the plants? What if we imagine we're the plants? Can you jiggle? That's fun. Good job. The purple flower needs a clip. Swipe across the stem. Snip, snip, snip. Can you make scissors with your hands? So what you do is make like a number 2 and turn it to the side and open and close, open and close. Snip, 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 snip. Close your eyes and wave your hands in the air. Let's try it. Oh, look, there's magic everywhere. The end. Wasn't that a great book? The first thing the book asked us to do was to make a seed. Remember, we made a seed with our fist. Can you do that? Good job. Can you make a seed with your body? Yeah. If I were to make a seed with my body, it'd probably look like this. I'm going to scoop my camera back so you can see. Good job. I would probably bring my knees into my chest, hold my legs really tight, tuck my head down to a ball. You can also do that on your knees. I would just turn over onto my knees and I would drop my bottom, roll my head down, curve my back, become a seed. Did you try? Go ahead, take a few minutes and try to make your body into a seed. Very good. Now, also, if you remember in the book, the seed grew into a flower. Can we try to grow our seed into a flower? Good job. And then make the flower blossom. And that just means the flower opens up to all its pretty colors. Kind of like my windmill here. Oh, I have some flowers. See? See how it's open? Yeah. Let's try that with our body. So you come up and you're going to open your hands. Very good. Now the wind came through and made the flowers jiggle. Can you try that? Can you wave your body? Good job. Wonderful. Next thing you can do is go outside and see if you can find flowers in your yard. Or maybe you're like me and you have flowers in your house. Look at the flowers. Look at the colors. Smell them. Feel them. Now you will have a chance to actually understand how they begin. And they begin like a tiny seed. Hello. I have my imaginary window with me. Now this is not really a window, obviously. This is an old picture frame that I just took the back out of. But before I got the idea to use my imaginary window, first I looked out of my real window to see all the cool plants that I had right out in my front yard. Can you look out in your window and tell me if you see any plants? If there are no plants out there in your yard, you can use your imaginary window and you can use your imagination. You can think back to the book that we read. plant the tiny seed. Think about the plant that you saw in the book. Yeah. Looking out the window to see what I could see. Looking out the window, I see a tiny tree. Look at that. Hello, tree. Hello. He didn't really say hello, but in my imagination, trees talk, so it's all right. But I really do see a tree when I look outside. And the tree looked a little bit like this. He has a stem, and then he has leaves right here. Do you see trees like that in your neighborhood? Or maybe right outside your window? Now that tree didn't start off a tree like this. Can you guess how it began? If you said, as a tiny seed, you're absolutely right. We have to put the seed in the ground, whoop, and then you have to wait, and the water will come, and the sun will come, and the tree will grow, grow, grow from a tiny seed. Isn't that cool? But that's not the only thing that I saw when I looked out my window. Looking out my window after the May shower, looking out the window, I saw a pretty flower. See that flower? Isn't it beautiful? I love flowers. And it smells, I want to say it smells good, but it actually doesn't smell like anything. But that's okay. What color is the flower? Yellow, that's right. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. What else is yellow? Yeah, the sun is yellow too. But again, this flower didn't just start off a beautiful yellow flower. It started off as a what? That's right, a seed. You put the seed in the ground, you wait for the rain to come, and you wait for the sun, and whoop, up grows a beautiful yellow flower. Yes. Now, we're going to put down our frame, and I want you to think about the book that we read, Plant the Tiny Seed, and how things grow. And we're going to pretend that we are a little tiny seed, and we're going to slowly grow into a flower. So, I'm going to give you a few minutes to make a space in your living room, or to get a mat or a rug or whatever you want to dance on. And we're going to play some nice soft classical music in the background. And we're going to take our time growing from a seed to a stem all the way up to a flower or a tree. All right, I'll wait for you. We'll be right back. Today's lesson is going to be paired with this book as well. Painting a Rainbow by Lewis Ehlert. Let's take a look inside. In the fall, we buy some bulbs and plant them in the ground. We have orange tiger lily bulb, purple tulip bulb, orange tulip bulb, yellow daffodil bulb, blue hyacinth bulb, purple crocus corn bulb, purple bearded iris rhizome. We ordered seeds from catalogs and waited all winter long. We have phlox, morning glory, zinnia, aster, cornflower, marigold, and daisy. For spring to warm the soil and sprout the bulbs. Do you see all the beautiful colors? Good job. Then it's time to go to the garden center to select some seedlings. We sow the seeds and set out the plants in soil. And watch the rainbow grow. And grow, and grow. We have some red flowers, and orange flowers, and some yellow blooms. We grow something green. What is that something? I don't know, it's really pretty. And some blue flowers. And some purple flowers too. All summer long, we pick and bring them home. And when summer is over, we know we can grow our rainbow again next year. It's a pretty cool book. Can we imagine that we are flowers? Let's try it. I want you to imagine that you are a big, beautiful flower. Can you open up your arms and raise your chest to the sky like a big, beautiful flower? What color is your flower? Your flower can be any color you want it to be. Any color that you see it in your mind. Just imagine. I'm going to imagine that I'm a great big purple flower. And I'm swaying in the wind. What color was your flower? I heard someone say blue. I'm going to imagine that I'm a big blue flower whose petals stretch out to the sides. That kind of shakes in the breeze. Good. What other colors? Remember in the book, the green leafy things that were growing? I believe they were ferns. Can you imagine that you are a green fern growing in the garden? I would start my fern down low and grow up. And then I would make my fern bend just a little. Can you make your green fern bend just a little? You can bend to the right. You can bend to the left. You can bend forward. And you can bend backwards. What other colors? Exactly. What about orange? What's orange? We could be how about the big orange sun? How would you make a shape like the sun with your body? I would make a great big circle around my head. And I would sit up nice and tall. And I would just hold still. Can you hold still for 3 seconds like maybe the sun would? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Good job. What other colors did we forget? Oh, maybe yellow. Would you like to be a big, beautiful yellow flower? Let's try it. This time I'm going to use my legs too. I'm going to let my legs also be part of the leaves or the petals of the flower. I'm just going to stretch my legs out to the side. And this flower, I'm just going to let the petals grow any which way. Can you try that? Your yellow flower can grow any way you want it to. Can I see the way that your flower might grow? Oh, nice. Some arms are stretching this way. Some arms and legs are going this way. Let's try that with the other leg. That way. And maybe it moves all around in the breeze. Good job. Now we're going to look at some beautiful artwork from local artist B. Mike. This image is titled Black Joy. When you see this image, do you see any plants or flowers anywhere? That's right. Around the edges, I see all types of beautiful flowers. I think I see some blues and yellows, some really light, beautiful spring colors. What do you see? Good. Let's grab our imaginary paintbrush. We're going to use our scarves. And remember, this is not a paintbrush, but we're going to pretend we're going to use our imagination. Good job. Now, I want us to imagine that we are painters. You can paint whatever you you want. Can you paint some beautiful flowers like the ones you see on the picture or like any of the ones that we've seen in the book? Let's paint our flowers. Nice. I'm just going to paint my flowers by swirling my scarf around. Good job. What color is that flower? Let's try it. We can make it a purple flower. Let's see, can we paint a big, beautiful tree? Let's paint a tree. I'm going to start from the bottom and come up and make the big, beautiful trunk. And I'm going to take my paintbrush to this side and make a branch, and take it up and make a branch, and to this side and make a branch, and a branch here, and a branch there. You can put branches everywhere. It's your tree. Good job. What else does our tree need? That's right, leaves. I'm going to put leaves on the end of all my branches. And I'm going to make my leaves an orange color. I'm going to imagine that it's the fall. In the fall, leaves turn orange. So I'm going to put orange leaves all over my tree. What color are your leaves? That's perfect. It can be any way you want it to. What else can we paint? While we're thinking about plants, we painted a flower, we painted a tree. What else? What else could we paint? How about a bird? A bird, because sometimes birds eat the nectar from the flowers and they land on trees all the time. Let's make a bird. I'm going to make an oval for its body and maybe a triangle, 2 triangles for his wings, and 1 more triangle in the back for his tail, and 1 more in the front because he needs a beak. What color are we going to paint our bird? How about a beautiful blue bird? Let's paint him blue. Don't forget his beak. You know what? I don't think I want to make his beak blue. Let's erase that. What color should his beak be? We can try yellow. Let's make his beak yellow. Good job. Now let's let our bird fly away. Bye-bye, bird. One more time. Let's let our bird fly away. Bye-bye, bird. Well, friends, that's it. Thank you for joining me again today for a wonderful, fun-filled baby arts play. This would be nothing without you, nothing without young audiences, and nothing without Newcomb, and nothing without B. Mike for providing us the beautiful artwork that we've used over the course of our lessons. Now all we have to do is say goodbye to one another, but with a song. Where are we going to keep our steady beat? Let's try someplace we've never kept our steady beat before. Maybe we can keep it on our arms. That's nice. Here we go. Now it's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye, my friend. Now it's time to wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Now it's time to wave goodbye. Wave goodbye, my friends. Now it's time to goodbye. 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 Now it's time to goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Bye-bye, friends.